You see, it's two type of people in life.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, and it's all up next.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here for the start, folks, of another NFL season. We are ready to go. We hope you are. And we'll begin this one, Charles, with a couple of teams hoping to move on. Zerline set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Ravens, and that means here comes Lamar Jackson, league's MVP and an All-Pro in 2019.
Another excellent season from Lamar Jackson that was cut short by ankle injury and actually showed just how much he is valued as the leader of the Baltimore Ravens as they went 0-4 down the stretch and missed the playoffs without him. Prior to that, they were 8-5 in a tough AFC North, and he was on his way to his third 1,000-yard season as a runner and career-high marks as a passer.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
New York set to take the field. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Gets past one man. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Straight ahead is Hall. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. And Lazard's got it again. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. All again on 2nd down. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now we'll try to carry that over to this drive. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's got some space here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Jackson now. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. He's got the first down and more. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 39 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing is Wilson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here pulled in by Lazard. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Again, Wilson steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And Jackson throwing once more. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Tucker's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the half will begin with a touchback. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Wilson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The general manager of the New York Jets continues to make investments in the receiver room in this draft. 10th overall pick. They invested again, this time with Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Great speed, outstanding body control, really goes up and snatches the ball out of the air. Everything that you're looking for in a WR1. He gets the first down right there.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown. Corey Davis, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. That slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. From the 36, Jackson looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And he gets it to go. We're all even. 17 apiece. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball again on 2nd down. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll run here with Dobbins. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. From the 27, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
So here's Wilson and the Jets. Down 24-17. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Staring them in the face is the need to go 97 yards. No easy task as they come up on 1st and 10. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Second and 5 now. Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. It's complete, Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Wilson's throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Wilson to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And he is going to have a Jets first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want with football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Dobbins with it. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Jackson. Pass complete, it's likely. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Coming up on a 3rd and 9, opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is, if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Dobbins trying the left side. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Jackson. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic.